Time to run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Niger, he'll come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun of 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall.
Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and my only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate
Came
now.
for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came out the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Morning all. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Election day today, bank holiday, July the 4th here. Hopping on stream today just to talk about elections here. We can do some a bit of homework as well. I have a plan. We'll see if we want to do this. I might do this with the guys in the group who I might be more interesting, as they're going to be more locked in. But we'll see. We'll see. Definitely going to be talking about this. What's the questions here? Let's see. We're all working and everything. What time you trade in? Normally now, but election day. We on YouTube? Yeah, I'm giving them just a breakdown here so they don't lose money. But then after the breakdown, I'll shut down stream and then they can bugger off. No, I'm joking. So yeah, let's have a look what's going on. I want to do an analysis. 206 is a crazy price to be at, and I want to talk a little bit about it ahead of elections here. So we'll let a few people come in so that they can gather a bit of information here. It being today bank holiday on dollar as well here. So on USD bank holiday, I'm not trading gold myself here, right? I'm not trading gold myself. Why? Because we are bank holiday here. So tomorrow, so this is the thing with elections. Again, we'll let more people show up and then I'll cover elections here and everything, what I'm expecting and all of this shenanigans here. So nice to see that we're forming some sort of range. So obviously it is proving true that my analysis was somewhat correct, that we would see reduced volume during election days, right? So we're not breaking out like we were since Monday. Monday we were breaking out back to back here, right? Back to back we were breaking out on Monday. So now we just need to be, see what's going on in terms of higher time frame analysis, where we are in terms of higher time frame. So if we go to the monthly and see where we've ended here before elections here, right? So we zoom out something like this, we can see that, yeah, we're at prices that haven't been seen since basically 2008 here, right? Which is these are some of the pre-Brexit levels here. Now based on monthly, we can reach to these previous highs. I mean, it's not something mad to reach to these previous highs in terms of price action, but in terms of price, yeah, it's pretty mad, right, to reach all the way back up there. Now looking back at weekly, this is actually weekly, sorry, my bad. Looking at monthly, that is that same zone 2015 as a major level to find a top here. So we could have continuous upside. Now how is it going to work, right? How is it going to work? What's going to happen? Well, this is how elections work. We have two parties in the UK. We have Labour and Conservative. Do you guys know what the difference is quickly between Labour and Conservative parties? Right, you have two parties. Right, we'll put this all caps. You have Labour and Conservative. How do you spell it? So do anyone know what the difference is between these two parties? Let's see in chat. Right, let's see in chat. Just quickly, no difference? There are differences, yes. What's the difference? What's the difference? Right, this is why we do this. No one knows, right? Labour changed things. Basically, yeah, Labour is what? Pro-tax to the rich. Shit stays the same. Alright? So, what happened to everything? No way, I lost everything. That sucks. Right? So, pro-taxing the rich, right? Then what else are we seeing? Tax everything. Conservative. Stays the same. All right, this is the main consensus, okay, of elections here. So squeeze the middle class, money leave the country. Exactly. So if we see, which is likely, that we are seeing Labour potentially going to be elected today because they're ahead so far in terms of seats, okay, what's going to happen is long term for the pound, this is not going to do good for their economy. It will do good for the people who don't bother to get their ass moving and don't work, but it will not do good for the economy. Why won't it do good for the economy? Because we're going to see people start to leave the country. Why? Because they need to move their businesses to avoid taxes, and they won't be wanting to live in the same place. Now, what's going to be extremely interesting, okay, is how is that going to affect, right? How is that going to affect the pound in terms of policy? Because policy is going to be very, very important here. What they do with policy, what they do with budget is very, very important here, right? So we see conservatives want to increase budget for military spending. They want to have better military aid, stuff like this. Now, increasing budget like this is obviously going to be affecting the pound here, right? So this is going to be extremely interesting. The last time we had elections was 5 years ago, right? So what I want to do is I want to go and study what price was doing around 5 years ago. And remember, if we do, I would say from an initial shock from the market, if Labour do get elected here, we probably see what's this market react in a certain way here, where we see a bearish move. Now, does anyone remember when elections was December, I think 19th, if I'm remember off the top of my head. See if we can go back to there. What's last available bar? February 24. That's not very useful, is it? Let's go in 4 hour and try the same thing. And let's try go. Use Pip Labs. That's the plan, actually. That's the plan to go back test. But first, I just want to see what's going on at that level there. So let's go back and see. Right, so this, look at the pump we had into, yeah, this is elections here when they got elected. We obviously had this this pump up. 12th of December, are you sure 12th of December? Let's go ahead and use Pip Labs here. This is going to be better here. So let's go and see, and let's just go. But I need someone to give me the accurate date here. So please, someone give me the accurate date, and let's go ahead and use Pip Labs here. December 12th, 20. Okay, perfect. Let me log in. Yeah, let's use Pip Labs, guys. Let's use Pip Labs for that, and then I trade support and resistance, break according 1 hour trend. I didn't get a notification today. Yeah, we're just doing a little refresher here as well. December 12th of December. So let's, while we are, we just want to see what happened. Where's December 12th? I want to see what type of move we had. Why am I in October now? '12th here, yeah. So we had this massive pump up here, right? And then range before and massive pump up here. So let's go see how that looked on lower time frames, what time that was. right. So let's go to what date should we start? We'll start on the 11th, right? So 11th of December, just so we can have some time. And we'll go to January 2020, just so we have a month. So let's go ahead and start this and see what's going on here on Mr. GJ during elections here. So, all right, this is how election day worked here, right? So this is the 11th. Let's go ahead to election day and see what time elections were called out here. Let's skip some time frames here by 15-minute candles here. We'll skip by 1 hour. So this is basically coming into the 11th here. Now, so this is the day before election, basically yesterday, right? Yesterday, what we were trading yesterday. So normal price action, which we saw last time. And now we come into the 12th. So let's see London session. This is London session on the 12th here. So now we're coming up to London session here. So let's see what London session did during that time. So we ranged for London session, pulled back, similar to what we're seeing right now, right? So what I want to notice, I want to go to higher time frames and see what we did prior, okay? So the days leading into elections, we had breakouts, right? So I would say basically the month into election, we were in a pullback phase after a breakout, right? So we were pulling back and now we were pushing, coming back to previous highs here. 4 hour time frame before elections was doing what? Basically consolidating after a long time of consolidating here. Now remember, this last time we had elections was in when? 2018 here. So I mean 19. So I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was looking at stop loss hunts and saying that the banks are looking at my trades probably back then, and God knows what, and trading 21 pairs at 2019, right? So that's what I was doing at 2019. So yeah, so let's see what happens. Should be 1 a.m. on the 13th. Yeah, we're just gonna study what happened before in terms of price action, and then we can see what happens. So ranged, pretty standard as far as I can see so far. Now, wow. So during the same time we had Bank of Japan news as well, right? So this is interesting to see. This is not from the elections. This was from what? This was from Bank of Japan news. This is why it's super important to see this and use basically our software here to be able to see, okay, we did have Bank of Japan. So this is very interesting to see that this had some sort of influence, but here's the elections at this time. So we just literally consolidated, elections came and pumped here towards the upside. Let's go and see what lower time frame was doing at this time, right? Yeah, that's a crazy move, right? So Labour have been far ahead, so it will be interesting to see how much market has priced this in. Yeah, but the thing is, when Conservatives got re-elected, we saw pound pump up again. If Labour get elected, will we see pound pump up again, or will we see now this be priced in and it will be a buy the rumor, sell the news type event where we see this move start to be retraced, right? This is going to be the question. Now, the days leading after, which is what I'm interested to see how afterwards the session, how's the next day, right? How's the next day on price is what I'm interested to see here. So let's go see if I was to trade the next day here, right? So next day consolidated, nothing happened. We started to retrace the move. Now let's see if I was to come to London here and start to trade London 10 a.m. here, right? What do we do here? So my plan on this day would be, previous daily would have closed bullish at support here. Previous 4 hour would have done what? Closed bullish. Yeah, I'd be looking for buys to continue this move. That would be my first reaction here, right? If we look at what we have in terms of support and resistance, we have a little resistance coming here. I'll be looking for buys above that resistance. Now sells I'm not going to be interested in. Why? Because of us being bullish bias today. 1 hour time frame as well is pretty clean here. 30-minute is here as well, clean. That's what I'd be looking for, buys above there, if not pullbacks for buys. Basically similar plan as what we always do. And yeah, look at this, we pumped through here. So we do see volume the next day, and then we have a speech coming out. All right, but that's not till later. 21 is not till later. Let me put the scam likes. Be sure to leave a like for me showing up, giving you information about the what's this called, elections here, making sure you guys don't blow money. You know, we'll do 200 likes today. The day off. There we go. So yeah, my plan would have been buys above. Let's have a look at this. What's this image of? Showing me something I can already see. Here's a pullback. All right, any support now created can look for buys. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. That would have been, you know, had your option there to try buy back up towards the highs. So basically the day after, 2 days, the day after elections, things basically get back to normal. It's not something that is crazy in terms of price action, right? We're not seeing price be super weird. We're seeing price basically be okay here. I'm not seeing anything strange when I'm looking, skipping candles here. I'm not seeing anything strange here in terms of price action. It's pretty straightforward here. You know, dump back down. This stuff happens. Thing is, we have this fat candle. Now I'm interested, what happened to that fat candle? Did we retrace the whole move? Yeah, we did. Now we probably we bounce from here, right? We bounce here. No, we push through. All right. That's interesting to see that we just so then okay, this is interesting. So we grab liquidity from this. Might be interesting for this time, right? Because what we might see happen this time is we might see price, right? We might see price do what? We might see price do a massive liquidity grab with news, which ends up being that blow off top that we later start to retrace, right? We start to retrace and move back towards the downside here. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, guys. Now tomorrow is gonna be interesting. Based on normal elections here, what we normally see is that we don't get the news announced until either later this evening, which is earliest, and I don't even expect this evening, or we get the news announced when? We get the news announced tomorrow, even as late as tomorrow evening, right? We could see it happen as late as tomorrow evening, and we need to be careful with that, right? We need to be careful and see what happens. But the difference is tomorrow I will be on stream normal time, because tomorrow we have a gold as a backup pair. It is NFP day, so we will be careful, of course, but exciting times. Exit polls will have an impact just after 10 p.m. tonight. All right, are they going to make the decision tonight, or are they going to announce it tomorrow? Joe. So it'll be good if we can get it. Who's this new guy? Xavier, new hater and trat. A true trader takes trades and win every day, unlike you. Yeah, that you're stupid idiot. Exit polls predict the outcome. They're normally very accurate. All right, so we're basically gonna know by tonight, guys. Join the stream. Thought you're not streaming today? No, I just decided to come and give a little breakdown. I promised beginning of week a breakdown of the elections here and how that can impact price. Now, the long-term result of Labour getting elected here is going to be actually probably negative for the pound here. We're going to see negative growth in the pound. Yeah, we're probably going to see negative growth in the pound here if we were to see that. I'm interested to see how UK stock market is pricing this in, right? So UK stock market here, we've seen that also rally here in terms of UK stocks here, starting to cool off here as well. Futures also rallying into this event as well. interested to see against the GBP USD what we're doing. Yeah, we're consolidating before. Nothing crazy on GBP USD. Yeah, we could. This could be really interesting. I'm pretty excited to see what happens. Long term, this is going to. To be very interesting on the pound here, because this is the thing that could potentially happen here, and I want to discuss this more with the guys in the group. But the potential long-term effect of these elections and going forward, if we see a weaker pound at the same time yen increasing in strength, we could see what we could see basically we could see this start to reverse, and this could be some of the highs here. Now, we could have a massive liquidity grab, bring us to 2008s, 2009s before dumping back down here. Obviously, we would like to see pullbacks. Now, now understand this, guys. Understand this, right? Any pullback that happens, okay, will be what? Will be an opportunity if the yen continues to be weak, right? So if we pull back, we could see yen continue to be weak. What could happen? We could see that, hey, not too much changes, because without facts, it would just be an initial knee-jerk reaction. The same way we saw that what happened last time, 2019, pound pushed up. We saw pound then come and push back down, retrace the news move and continue. What if this time we have pound push down as a knee-jerk reaction, no policy change, no changes have been made in terms of the economy? What happens? We could see that move be retraced with a weak yen, and that could be what? Upside opportunity, right? That could be upside opportunity. I'm also interested to check out Bitcoin here. Bitcoin has been dumping here. Personal interest. Going to give you guys a breakdown of Bitcoin. You always ask for a breakdown of Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and do a small breakdown of Bitcoin as well. So monthly time frame here, very important close. We did not close below the monthly, right? Previous monthly closes rejection. Previous weekly close back in the range as well. Until we break this structure and you know, go towards the downside, think of this as a 15-minute time frame. Until we get the setup 1 here, there's no sells. There's no sells. This could just come back down, grab liquidity like this, and we could end up staying back inside of this range. In terms of daily, yes, this is looking bearish, but we're at our last barrier of support. This 4-hour support down here and where we are on daily is our last line of defense. We could go and see a quick grab of liquidity today. That is definitely possible to see a quick grab of liquidity. Until we fail this zone, we're not going down. We could bounce back up into these highs and start to range about in the 64s, 65s before deciding to do one more liquidity grab upside, or then give us a very deep retracement back down to 38s, even as low as the 30s if things are going to get tricky here, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind in terms of you know, looking at Bitcoin here if you're interested like me. Personally, for me, in terms of my crypto is one of my you know, crypto is one of my biggest holdings in terms of investments, and yeah, I do follow it closely like this. So let's have a look at what Xavier is saying on a bank holiday. I'm hating after 6 months because I started a new year with your stream January, lost my funded account because of Harry. After that, I never attended your stream until today. Very good, man. I'm very happy for you, and I wish that you can continue to blow accounts until you get a better trader and maybe you learn your lesson. So good luck with everything, man, and welcome back to the stream. You're obviously showing back at the stream because you never found success anywhere else. That's why you're back here. So welcome back, and I can see you're saying ICT is better, so you obviously found your love with ICT, man. So make sure to continue trading ICT, and I hope that you can hunt my stop loss and everyone else's stop loss as well. So yeah, we can have a look at Ethereum as well. Again, Ethereum and Bitcoin will be correlated very closely here. So weekly time frame, again, Ethereum is looking a lot more healthier than Bitcoin, as we did not reach new highs. Ethereum is just sitting inside of this range here. So if Ethereum, right, can respect the weekly range, same as Bitcoin, monthly support as well, we could see this just be a bullish consolidation and try one more time towards the upside, right? So daily time frame, right? Daily time frame, of course, retracing this impulsive move, quite healthy actually to retrace this impulsive move, gain some sort of range, right? And then continue towards the upside. That would be actually very healthy to see in price. So we could see that. Now, obviously, we could just range in between here, which is also healthy long term here. So in terms of Ethereum, we're not seeing as much. Now, that's because we're seeing money move out of Bitcoin into altcoins and stuff like this. So that's how it is, right? That's what we're seeing, right? So yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. I started New Year. I was not a hater in January. Why did you lose all trades in January 2024? I think you should go back and watch every single stream in January that is public on YouTube and go collect the data for yourself and tell me if I lost every single trade, right? So I think that's going to be the best thing you should do, is watch every single stream and let me know if I lost every single trade. Because as far as I can see, if you don't believe the journal, here's the link to every single stream in January 2024, right? Here's January 2024. There we go. And you can go have a look at that, right? Slow month for sure, but didn't lose every single trade. And if you were to risk 1% on each trade, maybe you would be down maximum 0. Because I was okay for the month. So yeah, this guy tries to piss you off. What a waste of life. Yeah, but it's fun when you can back it up with facts, right? That's what's enjoyable. I like when haters come, but then they don't have anything to hate when you can just back it up with facts. So it makes it tough, you know. So that's why it's fun. Also, it's bank holiday, so we can have some fun, right? So yeah, that's basically the overall analysis here, guys. Leave a like on stream for that. Just wanted to come in here, talk a little bit about all of this stuff, and see what's going on in terms of elections and stuff like this. So yeah, you know, that's how it's going to be. Bank holiday today as well, so be careful with your own trading. And yeah, hopefully Xavier can take a trade today, you know, and that's how it is. Personal fault blaming, yeah, it's just a bit of fun. We love it though. We love it, we love it. I want the guy who came back, and I want all the people who came back and made tons of money from my stream to come and say thanks. Because they're all there. You're lucky I do this for free. What's this on? S&P? Interesting. Setup 1. It's a clean setup 1, man. I like stop loss placement. I have nothing bad about this. I'm back again now, giving you another chance. If this month goes bad, I'm never coming back again. You'll lose a subscriber. Why don't you unsubscribe now? Because if you were committed from January, you would be in an amazing place today. I'll tell you that much. You would have learned discipline. You would have learned how to tackle different market conditions. You would have learned how to become a better trader. And on top of that, you would have now been sustainable to go and trade by yourself, especially if you wanted to get involved with more information. But look at this. We're already in July, and you're still thinking about where you were in January and asking for another chance in July. That is how bad you've not made any progression from January to July, because you hop strategy, you change the way you trade, and now guess where you're back? You're back at the same place that you were in January, not making any type of progression. And this is the problem we see in the industry. Now you try to find someone to blame, and the only person to blame is yourself, right? He's giving you a second chance. I should grab it. I mean, he would have passed his challenge last month just on stream, right? 7 wins in a row. He would have taken 7%. So that's up to him. You think this is a good trade? I saw this in your back testing. This is a setup 2, valid. Valid just generally. you don't want to be trading in such ranges, but this is valid. Stop loss placement's good. I like you enter on the second candle. First one's not too confidence inducing, and you enter above the 4 hour support. I don't see any issues with this, man. This is a pretty good trade in the range. You know, so yeah, I like this, man. I think this is well thought out. If you purposely did enter above the 4 hour support, then well done, right? We can have a look at DAX. Yes, DAX is open today. It's just regarding the GBP here. In terms of DAX today, let's have a look at what DAX is doing. Some of the guys are trading DAX this morning here. Let's go and see what they look. I shouldn't tell them, but they already took a trade here on DAX. Took a setup one here, close above the range. Pretty clean setup one. Yeah, very nice. Close above the range, closed 80%. So they're already done for DAX at this point here. Looking at 4 hour time frame, yeah, things are pointing bullish. Daily time frame also closed bullish. Yeah, bullish bias. That was the option. Close above the range. I think your next option here on DAX is going to be a close above this 15-minute resistance, but be careful of these highs. I think now that we tap this target here, possibly above here to fill the wick. Careful with London Open liquidity grab. London Open grabs liquidity and closes above the highs. That's going to be your next options there, right? Does your indices respect price action strats? Of course. Many people use my stuff on indices, and I've tested it before. Why are you not getting live at New York? Because my job is not to sit on live stream every single day. We do live streams of New York in the private group, and I trade New York from the gym. We have the New York live chat daily. Daily we have New York live chat where we all trade together during New York in terms of our live chat. As you can see, the work being put in here, it's not bullshit, right? We're just discussing here. So yeah, and that's how it is. So guys, I appreciate everyone showing up. Good luck with bank holiday, and let's kill it. It's a good start of the month. We should be up. I should be up 3 wins, but you guys remember what happened on Monday here was super funny. 1 pip from TP, huh? 1 pip of TP. So yeah, very fun here. So yeah, gonna continue the month here. First week, NFP week, all of that good stuff. And just a little breakdown here, just a little breakdown. Have a good bank holiday. Happy July the 4th, whoever celebrates. And if you're going to go let off some fireworks, all of that good stuff. And stay safe today. No trading for me on GBP. No trading for me on gold. And that's how it's going to be here. So just showed up to give you a breakdown. I'm going to now go in the group with the boys. I want to explain to them about the long-term opportunities we have. So if you're in the exclusives, just stay on because I'm going to be explaining about the long-term opportunities and some higher time frame trades that can potentially play out here. And we take it from there. But yeah, a bit of fun today. Always fun to have a bit of a debate with the haters. We like that. And yeah, let's get it, guys. And yeah, ignore them, guys. Please, you don't make a big deal about them. Don't make a big deal about them. That's exactly what they want. I just did it for fun, but we good guys. You know, this is the most consistent, and we are here showing you what real trading is like. So this is how it is, man. This is how it is. You guys seen the results, you've seen the consistency, and let's keep it going. So catch you guys tomorrow. Take care all, and good luck today. No trading. I wouldn't recommend you do anything stupid, and let's get it, guys. Let's get it. So take care all. And stay safe out there. Peace.